everyone. As I told you in the previous video that in this video I'll teach you about circuit and the symbol. Now to study circuit, different components are there in the circuit. So let us see all those components one by one, and then we'll see how the circuit is arranged and how it keeps on working. So number one, you see electric cell. So this kind of figure wherever in the electric circuit you will get, this is nothing but a cell. A cell. Now if many cells are connected in series, if many cells are connected together, you see how many cells are there here? Here one cell, here one cell, two cell, three cell. The combination of cell is called nothing but the battery. So whenever you hear the word battery, that means many cells are connected there. Third one is plug key. Key, switch. So this kind of symbol if you see anywhere in a circuit diagram, this is nothing but key which is opened. What is the meaning of opened? If this switch is opened, that means current will not flow in the circuit. Fourth one is plug key closed. Closed means if it is closed, you see one dot if it is available here, then we can say that this circuit, the circuit is working and current is flowing through the circuit. Joint wire. This kind of symbol when you see in the circuit diagram, this means joint wire. Wire is joint. I hope you understand this, how the wire is joint in your at your home also you might have seen. Next is crossed wire without joint. Suppose one wire is going and from here another wire is going. You have seen, I think, that overbridge. So from below one rod is there, from there also vehicles are going, and one overbridge used to be there. In cities you might have seen. So from overbridge also vehicle used to go. So like this one also, from here also current will flow, from this side also current will flow. Okay, so this will not, this is a crossed wire, I mean joint is not there here. Next is electric bulb. So this is the representation of electric bulb. If this kind of representation is there, you understand that this is a electric bulb. This is a resistor. This is a resistor. What is the function of resistor? The function of resistor is to stop the current, to stop the flow of current. So when we study Ohm's law, we'll see a little bit more about that. Next is variable resistor. Variable resistor, or also it is known as rheostat. Rheostat. So this is the pictorial diagram of rheostat. You just draw a resistance and put one arrow mark. So this will indicate nothing but the register. So variable resistor or rheostat, what it does? It changes the value of resistance. Okay. Next one is ammeter. What is ammeter? Ammeter is a device which is used to measure the amount of current, which is magnitude of the current which is flowing through the circuit. Secondly, 11th number, it is a voltmeter. What is the function of voltmeter? To determine the potential difference between any 2 points in a circuit. Remember, potential difference. A voltmeter is a device which is used to calculate potential difference between any 2 points in a circuit. 12th one is the galvanometer. Galvanometer is a device which is used to detect current. So in class 12, when you go after taking science, then you will get to know more detail about galvanometer and how it works. So for now being, you just remember that galvanometer is a device which is used to detect current. If little bit also current is flowing, the galvanometer will show some deflection, and if it shows deflection, that means current is flowing through the circuit. So these are the circuit diagrams. Circuit diagram and circuit diagram I will show you. This is the symbol of the various parameter which is used in the circuit diagram. Next is very important from examination point of view, Ohm's law. Ohm's law. Ohm was a scientist, so he forwarded a law that is called Ohm's law. Now suppose one conductor I take. The conductor conducts electricity because it contains free electron, but insulator does not conduct electricity. Why? Because it does not have any free electron. Now you see, I connect a battery here. This is circuit diagram. What is the meaning of battery? It is a combination of cells. And I connect one here, key, and this key is closed. If this key is closed, what will happen? Current will flow. So let us see a little bit more elaborately here. If there is a battery, then there will be charge here, concentration of charge, and if charge is there, then this charge will have field here, and if it has field, it will also have some potential. So suppose here potential is there, and here also potential is there. So conventionally, this positive terminal of the battery is regarded as higher potential, and the negative terminal of the battery is regarded as lower potential. That means potential at this point is more and potential at this point will be less. That means potential difference is there between these 2 points. That means potential difference is there between these 2 points. Suppose here potential is VA and here potential is VB. So VA is greater than VB. Why VA is greater than VB? Because already conventionally we assume that positive terminal of the battery has higher potential and the negative terminal of the battery has lower potential. So if here potential difference is more and here potential difference is less, then there will be potential difference between 2 points. That means VA is greater than VB and V minus V will have some positive value. So this fellow scientist, Ohms, he said that the current flowing through a circuit is directly proportional to potential difference. What does it mean? If the potential difference is more, if this value is more, then current will be more. If this potential difference is less, current will be less. So according to him, V proportional to I, and already you know, if you remove one more thing, he told that if potential difference is more, then current will be more. If potential difference is less, current will be less. But one more thing he said, this current is proportional to potential difference only when temperature remains constant. Temperature should remain constant. If temperature is not constant, if temperature varies, then this I and V will not be proportional. So this V proportional to I we have written. It is a case only when temperature remains constant. If temperature does not remain constant, then what will happen? Electrons will get some more energy, then they will move here and there, and current will be non-uniform. If current will be non-uniform, then this proportionality will not remain valid. So if you remove this proportionality sign into equality sign, one constant will come, and that constant is R. So we can also write V equal to IR, where R is a constant of proportionality called resistance. R is a constant of proportionality called resistance. Now, what is resistance? The resistance is the measure of opposition. Resistance is the measure of opposition to the flow of current. For example, let us see. Suppose this is a place, and here is one place. Suppose here one Durga Puja is going on, here also one Durga Puja Dasera is going on, and many people are going through here. Many people are going from one place to another, from point A to point B. Suddenly, if I say that there is a bomb here, what will happen? Suppose people are going, so you suppose in 1 minute they are taking to go from point A to point B. And if I tell that there is a bomb here, what will happen? Whether the person from point A to point B, whether they will take 1 minute or more than 1 minute. The answer is obviously more than 1 minute. Why? If all will rush, what will happen? More collision will be there. If more collision will be there, then to reach from A to B, it will take more time. Similarly, here you see, if you increase the temperature, what will happen? This electron are in random motion, as already I told you in the previous video. If these electrons are in continuous random motion. So if temperature is increased, what will happen? The electron will collide more rapidly. If the electron will collide more rapidly, then to move from one point to another, it will take more time. So if it takes more time, then current will not be uniform. So more the collision, more will be resistance. Less the collision, less will be the resistance. That means resistance is proportional to temperature. So if you increase the temperature, resistance will be more. If you decrease the temperature, resistance will be less. So resistance will remain constant only when temperature remains constant. Okay, and this proportionality will be valid only when temperature remains constant. So I hope you have understood. So V equal to IR, V equal to IR. So from here you can write I equal to V by R, or also you can write R equal to V by I. Now suppose for a circuit, for this circuit, if you increase the potential difference between these 2 points, then current will also increase as told by Ohm's law. So when you plot a graph between V and I, when you plot a graph between V and I, if you plot a graph between V and I, anywhere you can take, no problem. Yes. So when you plot a graph between V and I, it will always remain a straight line. It will always remain a straight line. And the slope of this line is called nothing but the resistance. What is the meaning of slope? Remember, slope is equal to tan theta. Slope equal to tan theta. In trigonometry, you will get what is tan theta, and tan theta equal to perpendicular by base. So if you take here 1 point and here 1 point, so this will be theta, and theta, this will be perpendicular and this will be base. In this right angle triangle, this is perpendicular and this will be base. So tan theta will be equal to V by I. And V by I equal to nothing but R. So R equal to V by I, you can see from there. So that means if temperature does not remain constant, then resistance will not be constant. If resistance will not be constant, then this graph between V and I will not be a straight line. The graph between V and I will not be a straight line. Now to make this graph a straight line, temperature should remain constant. You see the condition: temperature constant, resistance will remain constant. If resistance will constant, potential current flowing through the conductor will also remain constant. Constant or uniform. Okay. So if you see, if you increase potential difference, current will also increase. So the graph between V and I will be a straight line. And if the temperature is not constant, then the graph between V and I will not remain constant. So we'll see more about resistance in the next video. Thank you very much.